Hello everyone and welcome to the Hugh Hattrick channel. I do hope you're well on a lovely Thursday morning here. It's nice and warm in the northeast of England and I do hope you're having an excellent day. You join us as we start to do the time trial. It's Time Trial Thursday as we call it, and we're here at Spa, and it's quite an interesting one this time. It is the Hyundai End 2025 VGT, which I presume is an electric car. It doesn't seem to make much noise, so we're going to be trying that. We're going to get under a 56.4, I think it is. Let's have a little look. Yeah, 56.2 actually. That is the time we need to get by. Hopefully we should be getting that time, and once we've achieved a reasonable goal time, we will then go and do some daily races. But welcome along. I'll try and share the stream as well. Here we are. I'll just quickly make sure everything is up and running. Yes, we are live on both our streams there, so welcome along everyone. It's great to see you, and fantastic. There we go. So what I will do here is make sure that I have got my chat, but let me know how you're doing in the comments there. Now, there you are. I'll pop this one out so I can get that one going. That's great. And then we'll go back to this one. And here we are. And then I will... Here we are. Pop out the chat there. Hi, Grayson Wiley. Good to see you. I hope you're very well. It's you're one of the first to say hello in the chat, so welcome along. Now, let's see. I've got make sure I've got all my ones there. There we go. Right, I've got both the chats up, so we are working. I hope you're having a good day. We're going to start on this new GT7 time trial. Looking forward to that. There we go. What's my favourite car? Oh, that's a hard one. There are so many great cars out there. I like the Ferrari 812 Superfast, especially in Gran Turismo, but I also love the Land Rover Defender, the new one. I really like them. But yeah, so they're two of my favourites. I love the old Ferrari Enzo, FXX. Very much a firm favourite. But today we're going to be driving this Hyundai. In fact, I'll put the lights on because it's a wee bit dark in here. Here we are. Yeah, that's a bit better. I did have a lamp working as well to help give a bit of light over this way, but it seems to have stopped working, so I don't know what happened with that, but I'll have to get an engineer to fix that one. But I do hope you're having a good morning, and welcome everyone along to the stream. If you are on the portrait screen, you're welcome to come along to our main stream as well, which is a horizontal one, which you might be slightly bigger, a slightly bigger screen for you, but you're more than welcome. Wherever you're watching from, let me know how you're doing and what you think of this time trial. Let's have a little go. Now, at the moment, I've got no traction on this, so I think we'll try that and we'll see how we go. I've also loaded in Tidney's Ghost. Yeah, so it's an electric car. We are on racing soft tyres, which is something. I'm going to have to turn this up a bit. I'm grabbing for gears that aren't there. I can just hear the screeching of the wheels. Ah, Dan, good to see you. I hope you're well. Got loads of grip. Whoa, we managed to get through that. I thought that would be a track cut, but no. Look at that, 206 miles an hour already, in fact, and more, as we climb up the hill. Any brakes? No brakes, okay. So I'm going to have to brake very much earlier. So it's an interesting car, this. One of these VGT designs. Got loads of lock there to try and get round the corner. And we'll fix that in a wee second. So So it's got no gears, just a automatic, because it's electric. But it does have quite a lot of grip overall. You just forget how fast you're going because it is very, very quick and it's so quiet. A normal gearbox would give you the chance to kind of figure out what it's doing or kind of where you are. All right, let's have a look. I have a Skoda. Let me just. I'll just complete this lap so I can start the next one. Oh, it's not got great brakes. In fact, I would say it's not got brakes at all. I'm going to have to brake very, very early. Right. There we go. I'll catch up with that. The cars that we know, watch out. That I'm very well, thanks. Scott Electric car totally changed my opinion of electric. How do I get XP in chat? Oh yes, well I've got a new chat coming up as well, a new chat box. I need to put the commands in, but there's going to be lots of good stuff coming out in that. And Kamara Akhtar has said hello, welcome along. It's good to see you. Grayson, just keep messaging. That's there you go. Ah, that's how it works. Yes, I see. So you have the little number one, style there. But it's great to see you all. I hope you're all having a really good morning. Right, let me quickly. I'm going to do change my steering ratios on this T598 to give me some. Yeah, put it on 360. See if that works. But yeah, no, the Skoda Electric is very good, isn't it? Skoda always seem to come out with really good cars. They're very, very good at what they do. Yeah. Right, here we go. First proper lap. Now, where is Tidgney braking? That's a little bit better. 160 already, goodness me. Taking that a little bit better. So it's going to be 4 seconds to try and keep within for Tidgney to get a goal time. Oh, it's look at the difference in his turning. He's getting turning, no problem. I don't know how he does that. Because I was all over the place. I put on the lock and not much happened. Okay, well we've done a couple of turns and then we've struggled, but we'll try again. The cockpit view sucks on this car. We'll have a look at that. Give me a wee second. Let's have a little look. Well, actually that's quite good. I quite like that one. Yeah, it's alright, you're sitting in the middle of it. I quite like this one though, actually. It's a bit like a Grand Prix car, isn't it? You've got the wheels there, like a miniature cockpit. It's like when you do the go-karts. It's always good to do the normal position. It's a wee bit better. Now, where are we going to brake here? Where are we going to brake? Okay, so just before the line. That was probably a bit early. It's going to take a bit of getting used to this to try and... Ah, Dennis, good to see you. And Scary Boozy, good to see you. It does have grip, mind you. I wonder if it's four-wheel drive. Welcome along to the channel. It's a bit wild and mad, this one. Basically a cheap Audi, yeah. To be fair, I don't know if it's got. Do we have brake balance? I don't know if we do. brake balance on it. Okay. It's kind of it understeers as soon as you come off the brakes. It understeers. But at least this one is slightly closer. I don't know if you can go flat out there, but we're a little bit quicker than we were. Let's see. It does have good turning though at the high speed. It must have a lot of downforce. But not much brakes. There we are. Or turning. Hey, done a 57. He's still in sight. What car am I in? I'm in the Hyundai N VGT for this week's time trial. Ugh. It's a bit of a, it's a big beast to drive. Look at that, see I braked initially and then it seemed to hold its line and then all the grip went. It must be because it's got so much downforce. Oh, I hit the red, I must have hit the post there. And it's written this one off. Right, let's try and get the bottom corner, the bus stop chicane, done properly. Very little brakes, mind. I'm going to have to stop even earlier. But at least that was better. I'll quickly just catch up. The cockpit view sucks in this car. Do you follow F1? I certainly do. I do like watching Formula 1. Morning to Rob G. Barker. Good to see you. I hope you're well. I like your icon there, Rob. That looks really good. Got some great icons there. And Scary Buzzy. Your wall looks like bounty paper towels. Yes, it is an old style. It is an old style wallpaper, I'm afraid. Royal Gaming said hello. And Royal said hello, Grandpa. Downward said hello. What car are you in? It's the Hyundai N VGT. And Haynes Saver said hello. And Ariana said hello. And Logo said hello. And Logo said send it. And Job Bellingham. How much does that setup cost? The wheel. It's a Thrustmaster T598. They're around about £450 in the UK. My seat is a race sim seat, which is a kind of UK built and designed sim rig. Very good, actually. It's very solid. It cost about £700. That came with a monitor as well. So yeah, I've just got a normal TV. I've actually got too big a TV. It's sitting too low. I need a smaller one so I can see it a bit better. But these are some of the people behind me that I've interviewed. People like David Perel. And I also met the old Stig, the female Stig from Top Gear a few years ago. And people like James Kellett, who is big in GT3. And we've done Super GT, we've done Tidgney and Key, and hopefully we'll get them on again. And if you're a fan of Rory and you go on his channel, tell him to come on my show again, because he did say he would, but we're trying to get a time together, so it'd be great to get Rory back on the show. But yeah, Moha, hello there, welcome along. And Ariana, love from Italy. Italy, what a fantastic country. What a great place, isn't it? Alfa Romeos, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, everything looks great. Every bit of architecture looks wonderful. The cars look great. What team do I follow in Formula One? Well, I do like Ferrari. I have to admit, I liked it when Jean Alesi was there, but I do like McLaren, and yeah, what else do I? Who else do I like? Um, I don't so much have a team that really stands out. I mean, when in the old days, 'cause I started watching F1 in the 90s, so I've got lots of old history that I like about F1. But I like Williams when Mansell was driving. I was a big Williams fan. Michael Duffy, good morning. Hi Hugh, just came across your work. Looking forward to seeing more. Thank you very much. I've got lots of video interviews. If you like interviews with all the kind of sim racers, there's plenty on the channel. And plus we stream here as well. Now, Grayson Wiley saying, I did to think how much gets spent on sim racing gear. Yeah, it's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. And Grayson has also asked, who is the best F1 driver in my opinion? At the current one, I think that's a hard one. I think Max Verstappen is very good. Doesn't make many mistakes overall. Very aggressive, but but very reliable and can get a huge amount out of even a bad car. I think Lewis had that. I think he's not as quick as he was, or certainly the Ferrari's maybe not quite where he wants it to be. But you can't take away 7 world titles. Yeah, some people might say we had good cars, but he also made the most of it. And when he was in the McLaren, he definitely made the most of it there. But I hope he works well for Ferrari. And DTR, hello DTR, it's good to see you. Now, Timeless Opulence, who is my favourite driver? Oh, that's a hard one. You'll probably find I'm going to change this a whole number of times throughout the stream. I think I do like Lewis, to be fair. I do like Lewis, but I like Max. I like his driving. I like the way he can get a lot out of a car. I like Lando, and I like Piastri. And TNR, Sean 46, good to see you. Hello, welcome along to the channel. I hope you're well. I hope you're all having a great, fantastic morning, wherever you might be in the world. I know some people will be in, if you're in the Philippines or in that area, you're about 8 hours ahead, so it's already 6 o'clock. You're already into the evening, but welcome along. I hope you're having a great morning. So we're trying to do this time trial. Now, let me just see. I think we need a 1:56.2 to have any chance of doing it. So we're about 2 seconds away. But we can do this. So let's get cracking. In this electric Hyundai. Not how to do it. Okay, I'll try that one again. It's 9 PM in New Zealand. Yes. I've got lots of friends who live in Auckland. Or I think now just outside Auckland. I think they were in Auckland for a long time. I've never been to Australia and New Zealand, but I'd love to go. I've been to Indonesia many years ago. Had a fantastic holiday there. Right, up the hill. We've managed to get through Eau Rouge. Now on the hill. Big braking. Gotta stamp that pedal. We've got no brake balance here. Oh, I've gone and hit that blooming cone. I just want to try and do a good lap. Feels like you need to have a little bit of braking around the corners just to kind of keep the nose in. But they're driving away. We have a new subscriber. Welcome along. I will catch up with that. Yeah, Lando, he is a good driver, and I think he's got his best chance. And Piastri's not far away. It's a bit scrappy here. Oh, look at this, the lock, man. The lock is dire on this thing. Every time I change it, it goes back to what it was before. Because unfortunately, on this thing, it doesn't remember it. When you leave a session, it just doesn't remember it. There we are. So, right, we'll try it again. What's creaking in your setup? My build quality. My build quality. I built this with a friend of mine. It's actually the pedal. It's the pedal box at the bottom there. I think I need another screw to kind of keep it in tighter. But because it's not, oh, well, you can hear it there. I think it's moving a wee bit, so it creaks. It creaks away like an old piano. Right, so I managed to get around the first corner. As long as it's not my hips. Thankfully not. Thankfully not. Right, we're up by a fraction. Now, Ariana, I will catch up with that in a wee second there. I'll try and do a clean lap. Oh, I've done it again. How do I don't know how that works. Right, hang on, I'll catch up with it. Brake earlier, taking corners, beautiful powering out. Yes, that's what I need to do. Lando is a good driver, but is a bit too soft and not as aggressive as he should be. But he's still a good driver in the McLaren. Yeah, I would agree with that. He needs to be a bit more aggressive. You need to have a smooth exit. Milestones is beautiful. What track is this? This is Spa. When are you commentating again? Well, they've got it all lined up. TNR, Sean. They've got it actually lined up now with other commentators for the rest of the season. But I am doing interviews, so I will be. We did a good interview with Tier 3 last night, which was it was great fun actually. It was really good. If you liked interviews with excellent GT7 drivers, then catch the one we did last night with Tier 3. It's a great racing league. And Frieza Al Azizi, it says it's Spa. Rachel, hello. It's good to see you. Well done, by the way, on your stream the other night there. 33 people watching and more. That's fantastic. That's really good. Well done, because, I mean, to get that when you've only got 1,500 subscribers, which is decent in itself. But that's a great stream to have that kind of numbers. That's well more than we do on our main horizontal stream. We have loads in the vertical stream, which is fantastic. But on our mainstream horizontal stream, it's never anywhere near that much. Where do I live? I live in the northeast of England, not too far away from the Scottish border in the UK. But yes, but I'm thanks though, Sean, for I know you enjoyed my commentary, and we'll definitely be doing a bit more. Let me see actually who just subscribed, because I know we had a subscriber there. It was Goran Primozic has subscribed, and Akuma has also subscribed. So thank you very much for that. Very much appreciate it. And go back onto here and back onto there. There we go. Right. Let's try and see where we are on this. Yes, I was doing my interviews for SMA last night, so that's why we didn't have a lobby. But I'm wondering if people are free on a Thursday, on possibly a Thursday night, to do a lobby. I know on Tuesday when we had our last stream, quite a few of you said, oh, could we join a lobby, a GT7 lobby? And I said, absolutely. I think my PSN should be in the description of the live streams that you're watching. So you're welcome to send me a friend invite, and then we can we'll get a public lobby sorted out. It would be fun to race against you all. Right. Can I get a clean lap? Can I get a gold lap? We're about a second and a half away at the moment, but I know we can do it. You can feel that's a bit better out there. It's so many cars on GT7, if you accelerate too early, it's over. But so I can keep up there. Can we get a good lap? Come on, let's see. That's a bit better. So I'm going to watch these cones as we come up to the next set of corners. Let's see. gone very wide. Right, coming down to the last wee bit. Will this be a clean lap? Oh, a 56, we may just have done it. We may just have done it there. Now, let's catch up with everybody. TNR for the win, says Rob G. Barker. I'm sure that will be the thing. Grayson Willie, Liam Lawson is the best thing. Yeah, he did quite well in some races, didn't he? Where else are you? Or where else do I live? In the northeast of England. I don't have anywhere else that I live. I'm going to bed. Good night from New Zealand. Good night, Grayson. Thanks for joining us. Notifications on. We'll pop in if I see you going live. Oh, thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. Have a great day. And thanks for popping in. Good morning. So Rachel has come over to our horizontal stream. Now, are you an F1 racer? Sadly, unfortunately not. Grandpa is wilding. What wheels do you use? I use the Thrustmaster T598. And Glucose Daddy says, are we there yet? My brother is in Formula 3. Wow, that's really good. We'd love to interview him. Ariana, if he wants an interview, send him our way. We'd love to do that. Grandpa is better than half of us. Well, that's very kind. Mohammed Akabisi, I think, is that? I hope I've pronounced that properly. And Caesar Ellis says, hell yeah, he is. And he really likes to watch your stream. Oh, fantastic. Oh, that's very kind. I'm glad he enjoys it. GB smashing the sim lap. And Glucose Diary, the only formula I like is hour plus work equal money. And Michael Duffy says, go on, you good thing. And Yusuf Elkel said, hello, good morning to you. And Sonara FM said, good morning. And Caesar Ellis, looks like GT3 perhaps, not F1 at least. Is that? Thanks for sharing. And there we are. But yes, no, I appreciate everybody watching this morning. I hope you're having a really good day. And Soup Edits has just subscribed. And also JJG has subscribed. So welcome along to the channel. It's great to see you. Right, so we've done a 156. We might possibly. F1 Clips has just subscribed. Fantastic. And keep up the good live stream, says Sonara FM. Oh, that's very kind. I'm using Streamlabs software, and if you've subscribed and I haven't mentioned your name, it's not on purpose. It only tells me a fraction of the numbers. But I know on our one on Tuesday, we had over 45 new subscribers, which was amazing. And it only told me about 4 of them. So I don't know why that is, but that's all it does. So I apologise, but thank you very much, though, to everyone who is subscribing. What kind of wheel? It is a Thrustmaster T598. In fact, I'll need to put that in the description, I think. But we'll work on that. We'll work on that. Right. So we've done a round type. It is. For once, all these other new wheels are square. They're all square-edged. I do like Rory's wheel that has I think it's the supercar wheel, that kind of it's square at the top and kind of rectangular. But it does look amazing, actually, and it looks like it's got a nice feel to it. But this is just a standard wheel that I have with this one. And Jacob says thanks. yeah, it's the one. I do like the fact we've got a good bit of banter in the chat. That is good. That is great. Right, so we're done a 56. Can we get into the 55s? I reckon there was quite a bit in there that we can thanks. There we go. Understeer, understeer, understeer. Right, I was watching some of this video that Rory did when he interviews the fastest drivers in the world at the World Series. And they say you've got to use all the track. And I know that's one of my problems. I don't use all the track. So I'm going to try and use more of the track. quite get the car turned in there, but we're a little bit up. We're a little bit up on our time. Half a second. That's a bit better. The brake too late. We've gone way too wide. This is a tricky one. I've got to try and get the lock on and only accelerate when I can see straight. How will you do any endurance races in your lobby? All right. Well, you can set it to how many laps that you want, really. Now let's. But I was to be fair, the lobby that we did last week, they were just kind of short races. We only did like 6 laps, just for a bit of fun. Caesar, mate, thanks again for sharing with us. Rest well. And Alexandru Sandu said hello. Hello. And Novi29 said hello. And Emery Toxos said hello. Good to see you this morning. We've got people from all over the world joining us. It's great to see you. I do hope you're well. Seems like the morning time over in the UK. We seem to get lots of people coming along. Alright, if I take traction control off, I will be a lot quicker. I won't. Will I try that? Will I? It is indeed Spa. Tom Swindon, good to see you. Hang on. Where are we? Okay. I'm going to do what I've been asked here by Duco Virtuous. That this is Spa. And it's in the Hyundai VGT. Now, I think we managed to get a 1:55.5, so I think we're just within the goal time. I'll just finish off this lap because I went wide at the first corner. But I thought rather than having to redo all the settings again, I'll just finish the lap. I've got Tidgeney's Ghost on. We've got another subscriber. Looker SB has just subscribed. Welcome along. Oh, and there's a few more there as well. I will get to that. Looks like Nanka has also subscribed. Welcome along. And thank you very much. I very much appreciate the support. Okay, here we go for a hot lap. He says, in vain. Oh, we've made a little bit of time up there on that first corner, even though it was a terrible first corner. The good thing about Spa, because it's so long, you have a little bit more time to play with. Go down the hill. Oh, come on. Doesn't want to turn at all. Ha! We're ahead by a fraction, but we lost so much time in those corners. We're on the racing soft tyres, but there's not a lot of... It's kind of very varying turning and grip. Well, we did get a little bit of time there. Come on. a little bit ahead as we come up the hill. I'll catch up with the comments in a wee sec. I'm just going to try and get a clean lap here. I think we're in a bit of a rhythm. We're about half a second up. Dale has just subscribed. Welcome along. You're going to get a good exit there. I would say that was okay. Missed a little bit. But we are ahead. Oh, a better exit there. And a 54.8. That's a wee bit better. Right, I'll quickly catch up with the comments. It's so fast. And this thing, you really have to be looking at the screen, otherwise you're going to be in trouble. Let's have a quick look to see what's happening. James Marion said hello, welcome along. And Parsa said Kier de Conne. And Repa said hello. And Numtic said hello. And Repa said, who is your favourite F1 driver? Well, it'd be Lewis. It's still Lewis Hamilton, to be fair. And Big Bad T said hello. And Bobby Jebberaj said, Charles is the best. Yeah, Charles Leclerc is very good. I think underrated and does a very good job in that Ferrari. Shame you missed some of the lines, but notice he made us a lot quicker out. Yes, that's true. Yeah, my lines are terrible, actually. I really need to work on that. And Ariana says, I love Charles Leclerc. He's my favourite F1 driver ever. Yes, he is. He's a good driver for sure. And Daoud said hello. And Diggo Verkin said, better. Which shire are you from? Originally I'm from Berwickshire, which is in the Scottish borders. But now I'm living in the northeast of England, in Northumberland. Juragan Walang Sangit said, hello, Grandpa. Yes. Now that's like an Indonesian term, isn't it? Because I know in Indonesia they like to call people Grandpa when they're a bit older. Welcome along, Juragan. It's good to see you. And Chris Sean Willingham said, bless up, brother. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to see you. Welcome along to the channel. Now, we've had a couple of people subscribe. Valentino Chiviotti has subscribed. Welcome along. And Dale, welcome along. And James Marion has subscribed as well. So welcome along. It's fantastic. Oh, it's going like the crackers this morning. And Rachel is saying, let's go Lando. Yes, Belgium. He's good in Belgium. So there's a good chance there. We'll see if he can do it. Can he manage to beat... you're from Indonesia. I thought so. I have been there many years ago, back in 99 and 97. I went there because my sister-in-law is Indonesian, that had family in Jakarta. I've been there. It's a lovely place. Right, we'll get back to this in the Hyundai. In fact, let's just see where we are in terms of our time. We've got a long way to go, but I think we can definitely, a 54.7 it reckons is doable, but I think we can go better than that. Not too bad actually so far. I know it's only just started this morning, but we've done a 54.8, 2 seconds slower than Tidgney, but considering that Spa, that's not too bad. Basically, Oldie, he'll just be starting out. His times will come right down. I can assure you of that. And there we are, 132. So, but if you can get in the low 54s, then you wouldn't be too far away getting in the top ranking. I'm not too far away from that. So 130 seconds so far. Not too bad. But welcome along, everyone. I hope you're enjoying the stream. And we're soon to get lots of interesting new. I've got a chat box now, a Streamlabs chat box, and all I need to do is put the commands in. We're going to have lots of fantastic affiliate links in there. I've already got them kind of stored. I just need to put them in. So if you like saving a bit of money, if you use things like Fiverr or Google Mail, there's lots of fantastic links. Rakuten, you'll be able to do really well, actually get some great savings, maybe even earn a little bit of cash as well to help you get your sim racing set up where you want it. German Kiwi is in the chat. Yes, it is Spa. You hate this track. Kiwi, how could you hate this track? How could you hate this track? You know, we had a New Zealander earlier on in there, Grayson Wiley. He's gone to sleep now because it's simply very late over in New Zealand. But we had another New Zealander in the chat there. And but it's good to see you all. Right, I've done a 154.8. Kiwi, I know you could beat me in this, no problem. Come on, you could beat me in about 2 laps. 2 laps solid, you'd have my time smashed. I'll turn the traction control off. We're in a Hyundai NVGT. Oh, come on, turn the wheel. Tom Swindon. Who do you think is going to win the championship? I think it's going to be very close between Lando and Piastri. I think pretty much between those two this year. Possibly with Verstappen if things go wrong for McLaren, but there. I tried to brake early, tried to use a bit more of the track, but I just couldn't get a turn in. It's very difficult to know the braking that you need on this. Oh, come on. I've got to be consistent to try and get these times down. And no brakes, absolutely no brakes. Even though I did brake pretty early, it wasn't going to stop. And Rachel's saying, let's go Lando. And Kiwi saying, this track hates me. I hate it back. That's simple. Well. Okay, even though it's a red lap, we're just going to try and... just can't get the steering. I have to keep changing the steering lock because the ratio is appalling. That's the one thing that Thrustmaster, if anyone's listening from Thrustmaster, you need to tighten up your locks, the ratios for the cars, because they're so far away, man. I think my bus has a better steering lock than this. And again, no brakes. So I've got to be braking. See, last time I braked at that little line, but well, when I braked just on the line, it stopped. I braked at the line this time, and it was nowhere. So we are struggling a little bit. Struggling quite a bit with that. But now, is it going to write off this lap as well? Unfortunately, we don't know. I wish it would just either invalidate it, and then that's it, or start again. Oh, your brother's best friends with Kimi Antonelli. Wow. That is... You've got friends in high places there, Ariana. Oh no, this is the best exit we've had. Unfortunately, the lap again is invalidated, but... There we go, Jesse James. That's a good name, that's a famous name, that one. Jesse James has just subscribed, welcome along. Turn in. There's definitely a lot of time in there. Oh, come on. It's not gonna go. It's not gonna go. Let's try that again. What car is this? This is the Hyundai NVGT. Now it's 4:40 in the morning and I'm watching this. Rodrigo Raymond IV. It's good to see you. Welcome along and thanks for being up at that time in the morning just to watch this stream. That's very kind of you. And Jack plus 10 said hello. I think Piastri will win the championship. Yes. And Tom Swindon said, let's go Piastri. And Billy S. Wheel said, do you have direct drive? Yes, this is my first ever direct drive wheel, and it's a Thrustmaster T598. Now, let's see. And Tom Swindon said, who do you think is going to win this year? Let's go. And Jesse James has just subscribed. So welcome along. It's been amazing, actually, so far. Just how busy it's been this morning, and it's good to see you all. I do hope you're having a great day and enjoying the stream. Now, I used to make videos as well, just on my gold lap times if I can get them. But if you would like me to do that again, just let me know in the comments, and I will try and make some. Because I can save the replay, and it doesn't take too long to make the video on how to get a gold time. The only ones that I struggle getting a gold time are the rally ones. Anything at Lake Louise, I just can't do. I try my utmost. I can spend hours at it. But most other tracks I can usually do. So that one's been hit there. Because we're not too far away from testing this one, a little bit closer. See, when you accelerate like that, it just ploughs on straight ahead. And we've lost that time. I'll catch up with those comments in a wee sec. Ah, another new subscriber. Welcome along. Wiselaw Suminski has just subscribed. Welcome along to the channel. Oh, come on. Just does not want to turn there. Doesn't want to turn. Oh, Rachel said, will I do any endurance races? Yes, I could probably do an endurance race, to be fair, if you wanted to do that. Is that the Red Bull 2010? It's not. It's actually the Hyundai VGT-N. But welcome along, P7 Hulleton. And Louis Sorrello67 said hello. And Bailey said hello. And Louis Carrello67, have you driven the circuit experiences? Yes, I have. I've done most of them. I think I've done all the tracks, as far as I know. I think I have completed just about all of them. Monty Vivian says hello as well. And what tyres do we have on? Says Ariana. It's the racing soft, so it is actually better. Thank goodness they didn't choose the racing hards, because they're dreadful. I hope you're having a great day, says P7. I certainly am, and all the better for all you guys coming into the chat and giving me somebody to talk to, which is lovely. You look a bit like Alex Ferguson, an older one. Yes, I've probably got the wrinkles, and that's sadly not the money, I'm afraid. Not the money or the success of Alex Ferguson. But I very much take that compliment. You're really good at this game, says XV Credits. Well, that's very kind. I have done it for... I've been playing Gran Turismo really since it came out. The only one I didn't have, I think, was Gran Turismo 6. I don't think... Is it Gran Turismo 5 or Gran Turismo 6? It was that long ago, I can't quite remember, and I no longer have the P7 disc for that. And Bailey has just subscribed, and Ninja Star has just subscribed. And also, Ubor Pathienda Hood has just subscribed. Or I hope I've pronounced that right. That is a good, long name there for you. That's a good one. That's a good one. And Bailey says hello. And Helen just says, I just hit 300 subs. Well, I'll tell you what, if you're streaming, you need to get Streamlabs software. It's free, and you can do a dual stream for free. And then it streams to your shorts, and you'll find that will really help to build your channel. It's done a huge amount for me. It's been amazing, actually. Life is like a box of chocolates on a Formula 1 track. Yeah, you never know what you're going to get. That is true. That is indeed true. Okay, let's get another one of these laps. I think we could get a low of 54. And Ninja Star says hello. Good to see you. I'll turn off the traction control. And I've got Tidney's Ghost. If you're wondering who the ghost is that I'm following, I've got Tidney's Ghost on. Do you play on PC? I do. I've got LMU, and I've got, what have I got? I've got ACC, I've got Wreckfest. I tried to play that the other day. I've got the new Wreckfest 2, which is quite fun, but kind of, I don't think it's really set up for this wheel that well. I've also got Assetto Corsa Evolution, which I do like. It's quite hard, but it's good fun. Oh, it's so hard. The car just gets dragged out by those curves. See, he's so early on the power. Tidney's got a phenomenal exit on there. Feels like I'm a little bit closer. Can we get a good exit to the, or a good end to the lap? There's definitely a knack to playing this. almost. Oh, look at that. It just goes straight. That's a pity because I knew I had a lot of time that I lost at the last corner, and we definitely could have been, I think, much earlier, a much faster time. Let's have another quick go. Now, I'll quickly catch up. Hi, chat. Please hit the like, everyone. Yes, I'm not sure how many likes do we have. Rachel, if you could let me know, that would be fantastic. In fact, I think I might need to make you a moderator. You're a great supporter of the channel, and I know we've got Noel watching as well, all the way from the Philippines. That now, PS7 says, should I buy a R129 500 SL for 15k? Wow. What? My first question would be, what is an R129 500 SL? Is that a sim rig setup, or is that a motorbike? That's the thing. And Bailey said hello. And Ninja Star said, is the speedometer in miles an hour? Yes, it will be. It will be indeed. 45 likes. That's pretty good going. Thank you very much, everyone. That's fantastic. That it's going strong indeed. That right. Let's can we get a good lap with this? It's a Mercedes car. Right. All right, an R129. Oh, of course, 500 SL, of course. I should recognise that. Yes, a 500 SL. That is a lovely car. It depends on the mileage and the history. You got to make sure that it's a good car. Make sure that the history is good, because it's a big engine. So you want to make sure it's been serviced. Yeah, because if it's not been serviced, it's going to have big problems. You know, the oil's going to be changed often, and just make sure it's had a good. I'll have to Google it. Now here's my phone. Hang on. Okay, I will. Will I Google this one? Okay, here you have it. I'm Googling it right now. Here we are. So it is an R129. R129 Roadster. There's even a picture here on Wikipedia. The SL Class R129. Oh, that is the nice one. Now that's the classic. That is the classic one, isn't it? I don't know if you can see that there, but that's what it is. It comes up there. That would be lovely. That would be a really nice car. So yeah, it's got to have a good history. Definitely make sure it's got good history, original rims, that kind of thing. That yeah, Couriers 69 says working hard or hardly working. I do like that. Is that from The Incredibles? I think that might be from The Incredible. And Ariana says, I'm in the F1 Academy now because I want to be a Formula 1 driver and I race for Mercedes. Wow, well, that's incredible. You know, if you're doing that, we'd love to have you on the show. We could definitely give you an interview, because that's what I do apart from streaming my races. But yeah, no, we'd love to have you on, if you're, especially with your family there that's all in F1 and on the F3, and we'd love to have you on. Just send us an email. It's info@hughhatrick.com. That would be the best way to do it. But well, we'd love to have you on the show. Especially, we've never had anyone who's been in Formula 1 or Formula 1 Academy. That would be amazing. Kira, I'm hard at work myself. Trish knows what she's doing. Can I be a moderator? P7. Oh, well, that's the thing. I'm sure. Send me an email, info@hughhatrick.com, and we can have a quick chat. But yeah, no, I think that would probably be fine. What's our best time at Spa? Thanks very much, Gita Kamari. It's good to see you. I hope you're well. Yeah, you know, I think in the future we will see that. We will see that. Ariana, because you know there's definitely you're getting fat. You know, there's not an issue now so much with the fitness between male and female. You know, when you see the female drivers, they're as slim as anything. You know, just like the male drivers. So if you can, as long as you've got that ability to go for 2 hours, then I don't see any reason why you couldn't get there. You just got to, I suppose, lots of practice and refine your skills. At least I know with the F1 Academy, they get you some really good kind of professional teachers as well, don't they? They have the what do they call it? You know, you've got coaches. You get a really good driver coach and learn from them. And there's no reason why you couldn't be up in Formula One. It would be amazing because we've not had a Formula One female racing driver for years. It's been, I think, since Giovanni Armati, I think, was maybe the last one. That what was the email? It's info, info at hughhatrick.com. And I will respond to that. I'll be checking that later on today. But yeah, no, that would be super. It's always good to have moderators. It'd be good to get to know you. Right, let's get on to the track. There's a great book that you can get, Ariana, which is called, I think it's the Techniques of Race Driving by Ayrton Senna. And they're quite rare, but you might still be able to get a copy. It's probably online as well. You might be able to get, some of the words from it. And it was his book, Senna's book, on how to race and how to get the lines right. And you couldn't learn from anyone any better. Just hit that line. Oh, I must have just hit that cone. We were doing so well. Felt like we were a lot closer. Yeah, that would have been a couple of tenths. I like your respective times. Right, come on, we're going to get this. Going to get a clean lap. Come on, just mounted that left curve too much. Come on, then it goes wide. Oh, and then it loses all its grip. Look at that, it's struggling, and then it goes all the way over the track. Once it gets ragged, it's done that again. It is tough. You've got to be in sync with this thing to be able to get the most out of it. You have a 0.833, I have a 0.338. Ah, you've beaten me again, That took 3 laps. And you've got me already, now let's see. Here we are. Arkies, good to see you. Arkies is a fantastic channel. He's a great guy. He's more than a channel. He's a great guy. Yes, congratulations to coming along this morning. It's good to see you. He's a very, very good driver. Way quicker than me. He always blitzes me in the time trials. But great to see you, Arkies. I hope you're well. And Badu Luku said hello. And Ariane says, I've already won 3 races. I'm going to have to look you up. All right, I'm going to have to look you up in that. What's your surname? That Cheeky Diary said hello, and that's quite low. Got to run again, but great to see the numbers here. See you later. Ayrton Senna is my hero. Yes, he was my hero too. I have to admit that day, 1st of May 1994, is a day I'll never forget. I was just 19, just gone 19 when he died. And oh my goodness, that was a day I'll never forget. We were truly in mourning for about 2 months. I always remember thinking, oh, that was your hero lost, and you just think it couldn't happen, but it did. Am I playing Gran Turismo? Says Property Port. I am indeed. It's Gran Turismo 7. And Temka Napolka said hello. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. And Property Port says hello. And Arky says thank you. And German Kiwi says Arkies. And Arky says Kiwi. And Talk Enthusiast says hello. And P7 Hooligan said hello. So lots of people saying hello. And it's good to see you all this morning. I do hope you're having a great morning. Or a great evening, wherever you might be across the globe. Right, we're going to try this again. To be fair, when I first saw this time trial, I was thinking, oh goodness, this could be really tricky and really hard. But it's quite nice. It's actually quite good. Very much recommend having a go. Now, I am indeed at Spa. I didn't quite catch the name there. Sorry, my screen is far too far away to be able to read it. Now, Gita Kamari has just made a big comment there. I will reply to that. Right, so we're a little bit closer to Tinchney as we come up the hill. He's the ghost that I am looking at here. Slightly better, it felt better. Are we any closer to him as we come out of the left-hander down to the chicane? And the S's. On, in. Oh, gone wide. Almost. Just about. It's knowing when to accelerate. And obviously, it's interesting there because I have to work on my braking. Because sometimes it seems to brake late, other times it seems to be early. But, oh, come on, that was late. But, not as bad as I thought it was going to be in terms of coming out of that corner. I thought I would have lost a bit more time there, but I didn't. So that was a 55.5 and we made a lot of mistakes there. Come on. Right, can we claim any of that time back? You can see there's half a second in it. And there's an awful lot more Right, well, half a second there. Can we do it? Can we get there? We're a wee bit slow off the corner. That was slightly better. $54.7. We've taken a little bit off there. A little bit off. Right, there we go. Took 3 laps. You have a now, yo, I'm about to graduate high school and pretty scared about going into the real world. Any advice? Yes, you need to work hard, get yourself around some good people that will also work hard, and find a career that you like. Find a job, find an industry or a thing that you like. Sometimes it could be a simple thing that makes money consistently. And always be open to working hard. It's always good. And doing the things that other people wouldn't necessarily do, because no job is always beneath us, isn't it? We can have to try things. Argies is going to smash both our times, says German Kiwi. And Bernie killing it are in Octacon. Welcome along. Who votes for Christian Horner to become the team principal at Ferrari? Well, he's done pretty well, hasn't he? Definitely noticing a grip loss outside the racing line, not diving into the corner too early. Great job, Hugh. Top driving, keep it cool. Oh, thank you very much, Michael. Very much. Understeer is horrible in slow corners. It certainly is. And Elliot Bradbury said hello. And Tuki Tusokoyumi says hello. Hello, I hope you're well. Good to see you. And Sam Bajonia says hello. And are you used to be a retired F1? Sadly not. Sadly not. That's a big compliment. Very, very much appreciate that. But I wish I was. That would have been rather nice to say to the grandkids I was a Formula 1 driver, but I'm afraid not. Lanny94 says, yo. And Michael Dow says, brilliant. And Tenants Culture says, great racing lines. Thank you. And Madness Motors, hello. Nice to meet you. How are you? I'm very well, thanks. All the better for having you alongside here. And I've got people to talk to this morning, which is great. So I very much appreciate that. And Tenants Culture has said, you make it look so easy. well, actually, you should see the top guys. My goodness. But thank you. I appreciate that. Madness Motors says, do you do karting when you're younger? I have done a little bit of karting. In fact, that brings me to a little story. When back in 1993, and I was 18 years old, I went to Lanzarote with a friend of mine, and there was a great go-kart circuit up in the hills, up in the mountains. We were basically right next to the volcano. And we did some go-karting. And when I was there, there was a young guy, yeah, and he was well, there was a kind of Spanish group, and then there was a British group, and this guy was really, really fast and drove away from everybody, but he kept pointing behind him to me to say, follow my lines. So I was trying to follow his lines, but he was so quick. And then afterwards we thought, I mean, this was many, many years later when, of course, Lewis Hamilton started driving. He would have been about 8 years old at that time, which is about the kind of age group that the chap was. So we can never say for sure, and I'd love to ask Lewis Hamilton if ever I met him, did he do go-karting in 1993? Because it's quite rare to see, I would say, a person of colour who was doing go-karting at that time in 1993. So may have met. Maybe I raced against Lewis Hamilton when I was 18, and he still lapped me just about. So but yeah, it's an incredible story. But I think because I know he did go to other kart circuits all over Europe to practice, and he was very, very quick. So maybe it was him. You never know. Name a football player for an edit. Oh my goodness me, a football player. The first one that comes to mind is Joey Barton. That shows you how little I know about football. But what's his name? Oh, the famous one, the British one, who's married to the Spice Girl. Oh, the name has gone. The name has gone from me. I have no idea about football. Absolutely no idea about football, I'm afraid. But give me a name and I'll happily read it out. They've all gone from my head. They've all gone from my head, I'm afraid. And NJ224S says, hello. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Anna, my real name is Dorian Pins, and I'm French. Anna is just my account name. Ah, well, welcome along, Dorian. It's great to see you. And certainly we'd love to. I mean, if you're in F1 Academy, and with all these, it would be amazing. Messi, of course. He's one of the kind of highest rated players in the world, I think, isn't he? I sometimes watch the World Cup. And Scotland never ever get into the World Cup. And being Scottish, the World Cup doesn't mean an awful lot to us because we're never in it. We sometimes make the Euros if we're very lucky. If they make the Euros, there's a huge, there's a massive fan following, and they all come along and they play the pipe bands. And then the Scottish news says, oh, we're going to win and we're going to get through into the finals. And we tend to get beaten like 4-0 by Germany in the first game. And then that's us pretty much sent home. So, yeah, it's I prefer, to be fair, the rugby. I like the Six Nations. That's the other sport I tend to watch. Are you going to sub? Oh, that's very kind. Thank you very much, Madness Motors. It's very kind of you to do that. And we've had another sub from Jason Grant. He has subscribed as well, so welcome along. Again, I do apologise. Streamlabs only tells me of some of the subs. It doesn't tell me everyone who's subbed. So if you've subbed and I haven't mentioned your name, apologies, but thank you very much for subscribing. I do hope you enjoy the show. Make sure you put those notification bells on to make sure that you don't miss any streams or new videos as well. Now, one quick question. Should I do a video now that we've done a 154.7, which is reasonable? I think it is a goal time. Let's have a little look to see where we are. Should I do a video? Would you like me to do a how to get gold video? Because I'd be more than happy to do it, and I'll launch it on my channel. We are currently 159th. Well, that's not too bad. Not too bad there. Let's have a look at our friend. Kiwi. So he's still got that 4/10 on me. I think we should keep going until I get at least a 54.3. Kiwi does it naturally without any issues. Oh, we're still ahead of Basic Oldie. He's done a 55.196. He's 4/10 away. And Cars, yeah, no, he does very quick time, so I expect his time to come down because he's just over a second away. But would you like me to do a gold time kind of, just a kind of, not a practice lap, just to go over the lap time, because I can record that onto a video and then we can see how we get on. Now, I'll just try and get the fastest lap time. So hopefully that will be the correct one. Right, let's get cracking, back to the track. I've actually got my Mercedes top here. I've got a t-shirt there. But we're going to have some phenomenal merchandise coming soon. I'm getting a website built at the moment. It's going to be coming up. It should be finished in the next 2 or 3 weeks. And I've got some great merchandise. You'll be able to buy really great cups and t-shirts and all sorts of things. And fun things like pens, key rings. There'll be something suitable for every budget. And hopefully soon we won't be too far away from getting memberships. We're on our way to monetization. In fact, if anyone could tell me if we're anywhere near 8,000 subs, that would be phenomenal. Because I know we were in 7,900 and I think it was 7,909 when I started this morning. It would be amazing if we could get to 8,000 during this stream. bit late on turning there. I'll get to that comment in a wee second there. I see that Madness is... I've got to get my steering right. I'm driving this like a school busman. Ah, you're also a YouTuber. I'll have to subscribe to your channel. Oh, if you have channels there as well, and you're trying to build it, pop them in the... I don't mind you pop them in the comments. You're more than welcome. I'm always happy to try and help. Let me quickly do that. By the way, I'm also a YouTuber, but I don't have many subs. I started last month, and I make F1 car and aviation content. Is there any advice to get more? Well, you've got to keep at it. You've got to try and look at what your kind of other channels that may be similar to you do, and see, right, what can I do that's maybe either similar or you think might be slightly better. So you've got to look at the quality of what you do and the content, and just getting it out there. And also, if you stream it, depends if you make videos or if you stream. If you stream, get Streamlabs software, and then do the dual output, so that it streams to vertical as well, and then that brings a lot more people in. It's called Madness Motors. I'll have to have a look for that. And Suchi said hello. And Aston Weris said, that's some good driving. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hopefully I'll do even better. I managed to get a 54.7, but I reckon we're going to beat Kiwi, who's done a 54.338. Can we beat Kiwi? Can we do it? And he's watching and playing. Peanut Shell said hello. Good morning to you. I hope you're well. And welcome along to the channel. We're doing GT7, the new time trial in the Hyundai VGT, which is fully electric, doing 210 miles an hour in an electric car. I'm glad I don't have to charge it. Oh, look at the understeer. Once it gets dirty tyres, it's all over the place. See it. I don't think I braked hard enough there. It's when you have pedals and a wheel, it does make all the difference, but you've got to be kind of in sync with it. Because it's all about the right pressures. Brakes can be just fractions away, and I'm not quite getting it right. I'm going to work on it harder to try and really push, get the car working better. I think I braked a bit late. Yeah. After all that lap, there we go. Right, let's try again. So let me know in the comments where you're watching from. It's always good to know our global audience. Because I know we've got people from all over the world. 130 watching. Wow, that's incredible. Thank you very much, everybody. That's an incredible number. I've never had those numbers before, ever. That's amazing. That's genuinely incredible. Thank you very much, everybody. You're stars out there. I very much appreciate the support. Hit that like button if you can. That would be amazing. And even share it out to your friends. That would be even more incredible. But that's wonderful. That has to be worth a fraction there. A fraction closer to Tidney's ghost. It's like if you're racing at your home Grand Prix. The crowd is stirring you on to go even faster. And hopefully not drive like me. Well, went a little bit wide. Ah, come on, Gran Turismo. That was so close. I didn't even think I hit that. Favourite driver of all time, I think it probably has to be Ayrton Senna. Ayrton Senna followed very closely by Jim Clark. Jim Clark was an amazing man. I'd actually lived in his old hometown. I lived in Duns. And he was from just outside Duns. Ah, my driving skills are very good. Well, that's very kind of you. I'm getting a little bit better, I think, but... And Leon has joined us too. Good to see you this morning. And Vesta as well. How are you all doing this morning? Let me know where you're watching from. I know we've got people from all over the globe. And it would be fantastic if you could hit that like button. Let's see if we can get a record. We'd have a little bit of time there. Still a long way to go. Oh, had traction. That's what was doing it. Had the traction on. Because it's got amazing, it's got really good grip out the corners, to be fair. That was a 54.9. We're 2/10 up. Can we keep this up? Couldn't quite get that. We're almost at the end of the lap. There's a lot of grip in there, there's no doubt. Oh, I came off the brakes too early. Oh, and look at that, it's just got nothing. That was that. We're almost there though, almost there. I'll do another lap. Now let's, you guys will get there. Now let's see, Rachel's reader says, Nanwich, Cheshire. And Manas Moore says, from England. Avesta Gobari from Ukraine. And Tom's wondering, do you like Germany? I've only been, well, I think once a very long time ago, to be fair. And Jacob says, Croatia. And Avesta says, good consistency, mate. Keep it going. And what game is this? Says Kushlord. It is Gran Turismo 7. Now here we are. 61 likes. Keep hitting that like button, everyone. It's free. Indeed it is. Did anyone go to Goodwood? I would have loved to have gone. I'm so annoyed I couldn't go because one of my favourite drivers was there, Nigel Mansell, Red 5 in that Williams Renault. He was doing a special run up the hill this year. I would have loved to have seen that. I watched a little bit on YouTube, but that's all I could do. What racing sim am I using? I'm using GT7 is the game, and I'm using a Thrustmaster T598, and I'm also using a race sim seat. It's the race sim actual rig, which is built in the UK. Normally it's a racesim.co.uk, I think is their website. I'm not an affiliate for them, but it's quite good. I built it with a friend of mine. We probably didn't build it properly, actually, to be fair. We'd never done it before, and we tried. And then I made the wonderful mistake of not building it in the right room. And then I had to build it. I had to lift it once it was all built. I didn't have the wheel and the pedals on it, but we had to lift everything else. The main rig itself, aluminium rig. And I had to use my wife helped me, to be fair. But I nearly broke her back trying to do the thing because we had to lift it quite high, and it's pretty heavy. Max. All right. Is he going? They were big. There were big rumours he was thinking about going to Mercedes, but has he actually done it? So he's done it. Is that, my goodness, breaking news? And Sidran is from Norway. Good to see all the way from Norway. And in Germany, I would like to go to, because I know it was Tom. Tom had said, do you like Germany? I would like to go to the Sim Racing Expo. I think it's in October. But I don't have tickets for it yet. I haven't made any plans yet, but I would like to go. I think it would be a great event to go and see. And Madness Motors, you have met Max Verstappen. That's pretty good going. Now, I saw a video with him. It was actually a short. And it was him talking about how he wants to get sim racers into real motorsport. That's one of his main aims, which is really kind, actually, I thought. That's pretty good, isn't it? That's not bad. Not bad. Now, in that lap, I lost about at least 6/10. Now, I'd done a 54.9. That would have given me a 54.3, and we may just have beaten Kiwi if we'd managed to keep it on track. Umar! Umar is back. How are you, Umar? It's good to see you. And the M3E92 Dream Car has subscribed. Good to see you. I know there's been many more subscriptions since we started this morning. Now, I know when we started I think I had 7,909. If anyone would like to tell me what I've got now, that would be amazing, because I think we might be closer to that 8,000 mark. You just never know. And Aussie Car Guy says, hello. What times do you stream? I always tend to stream on a Thursday morning to do the new time trial. I always try and do that if I can, and also I try and do it on a Monday when the new races are out. But I'm a school bus driver, and sometimes they ask me to do shifts during the day, so sometimes I'm not always able to make it. But normally Monday and Thursday, and we also do interviews as well. 67 likes, that's fantastic. And what is our sub count? What's our big sub count? And can anyone tell me what that is? Because it doesn't tell me on my screen here. Let's see. 7.89. Oh, we're not far away. We're not far away. 7.98. Can we get to 8,000? That would be nearly 100 subscriptions since we started. That would be phenomenal. That would be phenomenal. We're just a little bit away. If you're new to the channel, it would be amazing if you could sub and see if we could hit the 8,000 subs barrier today. That would be fantastic. That would be amazing. Oh, that would be incredible. But no, I really appreciate that. That would be fantastic. Right, let's get me some action. Let's get you back. I'll get you back on the track. Let's see if we can get that time sorted. What's my best time on the Nürburgring? Whoa. It's not one of my better ones. I'm normally quite a bit off the... I mean, I can get a gold time if I'm doing a time trial, but just. And it needs to be like a a road car or one with reasonable grip. And 1 minute, oh, you mean, oh, I'm thinking the Nordschleife. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I will examine that comment in a minute or two. I'm closer to Tisby than I've been in a while. And I've gone a little bit wide. I've gone a lot wide, but we're still going to push. We're still going to push. The braking point for that up the hill is so difficult. Little by little, we're getting those tents in. Oh, no. Oh, it's still got us in, but we messed that up. You keep losing time when you make pit stops. Imagine though, it's quite complicated because on these cars you've got so many buttons. So to try and get the right combinations of, I don't know if you have to put the car in. Yeah, scrap that lap. I suppose if you're having to, isn't it, because you come into the pits, do you have to put it in neutral in order for them to get the wheels off? I don't know in the real car. What car is that? It is the Hyundai N VGT on the big track, not GP. I haven't, to be fair, done any. I mean, it's Stormlight and whatever the kind of, if it's a time trial, it'll be like a gold time just. A 1 minute 30.017 on the Nürburgring. That's in the GP. Yeah, the GP track. It must be that. Mine was a 6 minute 37. Ran in a GTR GT500. That's pretty good going. I haven't done a lap like that in a long time, or certainly not for a kind of separate lap. That 159 watching. That's phenomenal. Please hit that like button. Yes, hit the like button. Share it out with your friends. That would be phenomenal. That's double what we've ever had. I think maybe even more than that. And your favourite track is Monaco. Oh, what a fantastic place is Monaco, isn't it? That's where Charles Leclerc lives, in it, and Lewis Hamilton and others. I've been there back in 2018. I went on holiday to France and I took a day trip to Monaco, and it was fantastic. I took my wife and kids. We went on a double-decker train to get there. And then when we came out, we were right at the first corner. I think it's Sandevot. Is it Sandevot, the first corner? The right-hander. And there's a memorial of a driver and car there. So actually, we walked round the whole track. We went right the way up the hill, past the Opera House, into the gardens, down past the casino, or the old casino hairpin that was there. That was an amazing. But they built an amazing arcade on just near that hairpin. And then you go round into the tunnel, and we walked all the way along, and then coming out at the harbour, seeing all the incredible yachts. It was amazing. It was fantastic. Because I'm as good as it, but not as good as Lewis Hamilton. Well, he's had a lot of practice, mind you. He's had an awful lot of practice. Yes, hit that like button. Oh, there we go. We've had. Diane Raumiati has subscribed. I hope I've pronounced that right. But welcome on board. It's good to see you. We're getting closer and closer to that 8,000 sub mark, which would be amazing. That would be a phenomenal run today if we were able to do that. Let's get back on track. Can we get a Nordschleife? That's a... I'll turn the traction control off. One more sub to 8,000. My goodness me. That's fantastic. Oh, need to get on the track. almost there. Can we get to 8,000? And can I get an even quicker time here? That's the least I can do, is to try and get a quicker time. To thank you all for watching. Halfway around the track now. In. I don't know if we're any quicker there. I got round, but I don't know if it's fast enough. No, we're a wee bit away. Not by much, we just lost too much. Come on, in. Just a little bit there. Oh, God, that thing is blooming awful, man. It's the... I try and turning in so I can get flat eye. I just can't get the power on, or if I'm skipping it too much. We have Max Verstappen, or the Max Verstappen YouTube channel. Yes, well done for getting that name for YouTube. I was going to ask if this is IndyCar, but I hear it's electric, so it's Formula E. It's not Formula E, it's Hyundai. It's the Hyundai VGT. But welcome along, welcome along. 8,000 subs. We've done 8,000 subs. That's fantastic. That has been a long time in the process, but today we've done it. Thank you very much, everyone. Oh, you know what that means to me, to hit that 8,000. That's a huge victory. I'll do my best to reward you with a better lap time, but that's fantastic. Well, Max, if you're able to give any advice on how to drive, that would be much appreciated. I don't think you're going to be very impressed with my driving, but oh, I went wide. It's like driving a bus. Right, come on, try and get some time off. We're just losing too much there. We're going to bring it back. I think I'm not braking hard enough, early enough. Oh, went too early there. It says 7.99. Oh, we're just a little bit away. We just need a few more. Right, come on, we can do this. Let's get... You can hear it. That's not me squeaking, that's my chair. Let me quickly just check with the comments. Good skills, says Rowan. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Marismore is almost there. Avero dos Santos. No way that's actually Max Verstappen. Everyone else said it's 8,000. hopefully it's over 8,000. That would be magnificent. But yes, we've got Max Verstappen. Well, there's only got the Max Verstappen YouTube channel, so you've done well to get that name. That if it's not you, you've done well to get it. But welcome along to you all. And Ollie Plum. It looks a little understeery. It certainly is. It is quite an interesting one. I think everybody that's watching is on the YouTube vertical. But you're welcome to come across to the main screen, our main channel, which is it's the same channel, just our main horizontal stream. Why did you not go to Goodwood Festival of Speed? I was working. Yeah, I've been working Friday, Saturday and more. So, yeah, that's the thing. It was, unfortunately, I couldn't quite make it. They always put it at the wrong time because the school holidays are in kind of middle to the end of July, you see, for the English schools. And they always put Goodwood in July time, so you can't take the kids to it. Or certainly it's too far away to take them down over a weekend. So, but we'll get there again. I've been about 3-4 times. The first time I went, I actually won tickets back in 2013. I know then. Yeah. Do you still drive a school bus? I do. I'll be driving it again in a few hours' time. But yeah, they used to do it in June when it was a little bit easier. And in the Scottish school system, when we lived in Scotland, they had finished by that point. So we were able to take the family. But in England, it's the timings of it that don't work. But it is great. How many students have you taken them home? I've got quite a few in a lovely little school that I drive for. Do you know anything about Java? Now, is that the code Java, or is that the volcano, or Java in Indonesia, perhaps? But yeah. And what is my favourite car? Oh, I like the Ferrari 812 Superfast. I do like that, and I quite like the Ferrari FF. You know, which is the kind of 4-seater Ferrari that they did a while ago. And for a while, I'm not sure if it's still available, on Auto Trader, which is the UK's kind of main kind of car sales website, they had one for just £70,000. Now that's 70,000 more than I could afford to pay for it, but it was lovely. I thought that must be a future classic. Yes, Java in Indonesia. I don't know much about it. I just know that I have been to Yogyakarta and I have been to Jakarta. It is a programming language, yes. I'm afraid I don't really know code. I'm very much, I can touch type, and I can use Windows. But that's about it. Is there a budget force feedback wheel that I suppose I'd recommend? Well, I've got I did have the Logitech G923, but I found that very unreliable. Aussie car guy has come across to our main stream. Welcome along. And you sound like one of the commentators from Goodwood. That's very kind. I do a bit of commentary for the SMA Championship, which is the Sim Motorsport Association, which is South Africa's top GT7 racing league. It's on a Monday night. Now they've got other commentators, but I did the first 3, and I do the interviews for them at the end of it. But you're very welcome. Sorry, I'm afraid I can't quite make out your name there. It's in, I don't know if I'm not sure what language that is, but yeah, you really do have 130 views here in the shorts. Yeah, it's been phenomenal. It's been absolutely incredible today, and I think we've hit the 8,000 sub bar, which is brilliant. We've done nearly 100 subs in just one stream already, which is incredible. Umar Mangera is from South Africa. What is my favourite track? That's a hard one. I do like Silverstone, but I like Donington as well. I like Donington Park, partly because I went to see the European Grand Prix there back in 1993, and saw Ayrton Senna win. That's the only Grand Prix I've ever been to. Oh, I love your videos. Keep it up. That's very kind. Miles, thank you. I need to do a few more, actually. Have you signed the petition for Stop Killing Games? No, I haven't, actually. I'll need to get that. I can't wait for Grand Theft Auto 6 next year. I might have to stream that. That would be very funny because I love all those. I've played all the Grand Theft Auto games, and I would love to play them again, play the new one when it comes out next year. And one more, says Aussie Car Guy. And Ian, Evo, hello Ian, it's been ages. How are you doing? You need one more. You had someone unsubbed. Oh, right. The only other petition, but in Asia couldn't join there. I'll have to do it. Right, we need some person who's watching out there, and that 130 or more who's watching who hasn't yet subbed. Please hit that sub. That would be amazing. And we'll see how we go. And we've got Chibuk Akazuo. Hey, bro. Good to see you. I want to get into GT3 or F1 racing IRL, but I'm way too young. Well, you got to try. It's good to have a dream. You know, if you don't have a dream, you'll never hit it. But if you do, if you work hard enough, be around the right people, you never know what you could achieve. Hit that subscribe, everyone. Let's get over 8K, and don't forget to hit the like. It's free to do so. And Madness Motors says, what is your favourite car? I like the Ferrari 812 Superfast. Just even with a name like that, I think is worth liking it for that. And DDR are doing well. Yes, Ian, I see your time in there. Now, I bet you've beaten my time by now because it's a little while ago since I checked DTR. But it's good to see you. Right, we're gonna get this time. Here we go. So watch for the breaking point. Where is the breaking point? Dragged out there. Come on, Hugh, we're almost there. Because I'm dragged out wide there, it's going to go wide there, and that's the end of that lap. Okay, we'll try it again. Here we are. Hi, we're crying out. Somebody's hit that sub button. I'm sure we'll get there in time. We'll get there in time. Right, 54.7 to beat. Come here. Now, I'll see those comments in a wee second. I just can't. Tisney's line around that corner. I don't know how he does it. Because I think I'm on the same pixels, but I must be just one out there because we're kind of keeping up with him for a little while. Let's see what's happened there. I have another account. I'll sub from there too. Oh, that's very kind. I can see we've got the support of Max Verstappen. Who is the better rookie, Kimi or Isaac? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I think everyone's saying Kimi. He's done a very good job. And that's going to be interesting. So who is going to go next year? Who, if Max Verstappen has gone to Mercedes, who will be going from? Will it be George Russell, or will it be Kimi Antonelli? I can't imagine it'll be Kimi Antonelli because he's got a long contract. Michael Duffy, you lovely. Thank you very much. And Aussie car guy says okay. No, it's 7.99 for me, says Madness. It's quite funny because the YouTube algorithm and the whole thing, it seems to change. It goes up and down for about half an hour after the stream finishes. So it can definitely change about. Right, let's try this again. Turn that traction off. There is the ghost of Tisney's car. It sounds like an old Sherlock Holmes movie. Oh, good exit there. That's as close as we've been. The only thing is now I can't see his braking point for the next corner. But at least we're just about keeping up with him. At 211, 212, 213. See, I went out wide on that curve, but it couldn't get the car in. Oh, come on, down. Don't know if we've done enough. Can we get it? Oh, it looks like we may have gone over 8,000 again. Is it possible? We'll need to do it with a bit of leeway. Oh, come on, you. Look how much luck I have to do just to get it round the corner. And I went wide. We lost a little bit there. Come on. Right, we've got to be consistent. We're going to get this car across the line and beat our time. Can we close the gap? Oh, come on. Brake late. Well, I thought I braked early there, but didn't want us to turn at all. Just doesn't want to turn. As soon as you get it offline, it loses all its grip. We were a fraction. Oh, come on. Car just doesn't want to turn. Even when you've got it round, it just wants to go straight. It's just too much lock for it. Too much lock. Right, let's catch up with everything. Your wheel is too high. Can you adjust it? Unfortunately, I can't without quite a lot of work being done, because T518 has a very big kind of base to it. And also my screen is too low, so I'm having to kind of peer, and I'm kind of missing, I think, the rim is in the way of me seeing the edge of the track, which is a bit of a pain. But I'm going to do a bit of a refit, get a new monitor. I'm going to try and get a curved monitor, I think, or something a bit smaller but wide, so I can see it a bit better, and then that should help. Yeah, because I'm quite low. I like to sit quite low, but I realise that this isn't the best the best setup. I'm a bit of an amateur for trying to get these things to work. South Africa, it's a beautiful place. I'd love to have an F1 race there. And Madness Motor said hello. Aussie, go off YouTube and reload. I'm saying you could push the wheel faster if it was lower. Yeah, I think definitely. And I need to get my ratios right as well. What's the fastest time you've gotten? I've got a 154.7. Hit the like, everyone. 88 likes, but 118 watching. That's fantastic. You should bump the throttle around some corners. Ah, so it turns. Okay, right. I will try that. We have just hit 8,000 subscribers. You're all legends. And Madness Moore says, congratulations. That's fantastic, I have to say. We've been going just over 2 hours. And there we go. And Christopher says, Maggie Ore. Let's get started now. And it's Baku Tumbu TV. Right, we'll do exactly that. And we'll get started. That's fantastic. I'd hoped it might be possible to get the 8,000 today. But that's fantastic. That's nearly 100 subs on this stream alone, which is amazing. So thank you very much to everyone who's supported the channel. It's great to have you alongside. Don't brake too hard and be gentle with it, okay? Brake pressure, okay. A bit better than me. Certainly felt a wee bit smoother. I could have done that last corner maybe a little bit better. I think I turned in a little bit too early. But definitely the braking's been better. I appreciate the advice there, Max. Oh, I think I've just overcooked it. I've overcooked it. We're almost there. Almost there. Oh, is Madness away? But thanks for joining us, so. And Kimi Räikkönen. Nice pictures you got there in the background. It's great to have you alongside. We've got some great YouTube channel guys here, and if you're the real guys, then fantastic. That's brilliant. Yes, these are the people I've interviewed in the past. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? I hit a milestone recently. I'm 50 years old now. Yes, 50. Might not look it. Probably look a lot older. But yes, I'm 50 years old. Same Madness Motors, VGH Racing. There you go. Let's try this. It's been quite an incredible stream this morning. Did you pump a little bit? I also braked a bit. I wasn't as ragged with the brake pedal. But I'll try and remember if I pumped that. Trying to get the right corners to pump it round. I think maybe that final bit as well, as you go around towards Blanchimont. Look at the man unlock. And Bailey is back. Good to see you again. Here we go, up the hill. Kimi Räikkönen. I'm 24. That is a nice age. You know, was it not Ayrton Senna that used to pump the throttle in it? He used to pump it to get him round the corners. cracking. Oh, I got it. It took so long to tell me that. Took so long to invalidate the lap. I tried to see where Tidney turned in there, but I wasn't. I might have to watch his replay. And it's not going to stay on the track. That was a 54.7. Have a good day, Madness. Yes, it's great to see you. In fact, I'll start again because there's no point starting on a lap that's invalidated. I'm 24. How you got to interview them? Can you tell us about yourself a bit more, if you don't mind? Yes, well, I've been a streamer for quite a few years. I started doing that kind of early 2020s, just when COVID kind of started. But I've been following people like Super GT from about 2015. When he used to do his Forza streams, which are hilarious, but absolutely fantastic. And I was watching one night when he was doing a live stream, and I kind of thought, I'd love to interview the sim racers. And I thought, let's ask him. So I asked him. I gave a wee super chat. And he said yes. He said, yeah, I would love to do an interview. So I interviewed him at that time, just an audio podcast interview, which I've got on the channel. I'm not going to be on this one. It might possibly be on, if you look right back to the early part of my channel here, on the Hugh Hattrick channel. And I ended up interviewing him about 4 or 5 times. The last time I did it was September of last year. And he's a lovely, lovely guy. I've never met him in person yet. Every one we've done has always been online. I know, exactly. Max in here, Kimmy in here. Who's next? Michael Schumacher? Oh, wouldn't it be incredible if he could recover? It's such a tragic story of Michael Schumacher, because I think now he has so much to give and would be over the moon if he could even show up at a race. I really hope and pray he recovers. That would be miraculous, but it would be amazing. That yeah, Lewis Hamilton. Well, yeah, why not? Why not? May as well. Let's get an interview sorted. That yeah, it's yeah. So that's how it all started. And then I got people like Rory. Rory helped me very much in the early part of my kind of streaming career and interviews. I'm trying to get him back. So if you're on his channel and you're one of his maybe members, or you have contact with him, I have sent him messages, and he did say he would come on to the show. But that would be amazing. He coached Hulkenberg. Ah, that's interesting. I didn't know that. But yeah, and I've interviewed Tidney, Key 25, Keirith as well. I've done Keirith, that was a wee while ago. I'd like to get him on the show again. So yes, quite a lot. I've got also another chap coming on, hopefully in August, called Chapman's Corner. And he's a real racing driver. He did sim racing, but now he does like Formula 1000, and also I think it's Formula 2000. There's a few. It's a smaller race series, but he's good. So he's going to hopefully come on the show in a little while. I've also got a big interview on the 25th. Mark your diaries for the 25th of July. It will be it's at 7 o'clock UK time. That might be a bit of a hard time, time for you guys in Indonesia. But I've got a racing driver called Torsten Gross. I think that's it, yeah, Torsten Gross. Now, he's actually a handicap driver, but he does GT3 and he's won races. He's a really incredible motivational chap. And they're actually making, they've already made an Amazon documentary about him that's being launched at the end of July, the 31st of July. So we're going to interview him a week before, on Friday the 25th, at 7 o'clock UK time. And that should be great fun. I've never met him before, but now we've made contact. It's been organised. He actually approached me to do the interview. So that's going to be live on Friday the 25th of July. So I'll make sure I put on a big, I'll put on a post so you've got it there, so that it's out there on the channel as upcoming. I'll be doing that actually in the next few days, because I need to make a little video to plug it. Which game are you playing? It looks like Gran Turismo 7. It is indeed. Yes, GT7. I'm doing the daily, well, the weekly time trial. The new one which starts on the Thursday morning. And this today it is at Spa in the Hyundai. I wonder if can I change that? It is. I'll go to the exit there. Here we are. So a 154.775 is my best time, and I'm going down the ranks, mind you. I need to try and do a bit more there. Aussie Car, yeah. How did you get that font? That is a good font, isn't it? Being able to do that. There must be ways of hacking on in there and getting what you need that I forgot. That's a good response. Yes. So we've been doing this morning, and we'll see. And VGH Racing has said yes, Senna, exactly. That he is quite a driver. Now let's see. We have done quite a few laps, but at least we're in a gold time. I actually would like to see 156.1. So actually we're a good second, 1.4 seconds exactly within the time. I think we could get that a bit lower. Let's see the ranking board. Let's see. We've lost a few. Beza Oldie has beaten me by a 10th, and Kiwi is still there. So can we get that back? Let's try. Okay, so easy braking. And pump that throttle, okay. Gotta be smooth and not ragged. Oh, and there I go. Totally wrong line. Let's try it again. I wonder if Spa-Francorchamps had a literal spa. Well, somewhere in there, if there's a hotel somewhere, maybe, or a pool. Of course, it's a very different track to what it used to be. Oh, the suit. Yes, I downloaded that suit. That was it was just in, somebody had shared it. If you go on to is it Showcase? Yeah, that was a wee while ago when I got that one. But, I'm going for gears that aren't there because there's no gears in an electric car. Well, certainly none you can work with a paddle shift. Too slow. Determined to try it. Since I've been in the 54, when I set that 54.7, I've never been near it since. We've been in the 55s, but we can't quite get back into it. I made that mistake. Look at that. See, it just won't turn. As soon as I did go a little bit deep, but you try and turn it round, and it doesn't do anything. Oh, it's not going to do any, even when I slight reverse. Oh, that's interesting. It's got... Alright, let's just start it again. Yeah, German still, are you a sucker for punishment? I'm trying to beat your time, Kiwi. I got within a 10th of it, but it was an invalidated lap. I think you have a 153. Yeah, I think I've got a one. Certainly a low 54. Definitely a low 54. Wait, what's your name? My name is Hugh Hattrick. I got to go. See you. Thanks very much, VJ's Racing. You take care, and thanks very much for popping in. I'm going to pop off you. Catch you next time. Thank you very much, Rachel. It's been great to have you alongside, and thanks for your support. I can't turn at all, says Aussie Car Girl. Aye, it's a funny one. It's as soon as you get offline, it's just all away. Right, we're going to do it. We're going to do this. Let's get into those 54s. The traction control is off. We're ready to fly on. Feels a little bit closer. Come on, in. Just can't get that apex. Oh, there's a few more comments there. I'll catch up with that in a few seconds there. I'll just try and get some clean laps in. Oh, just outside of the 54s. If I can really connect the latter part of the lap, then I think we've got it. I think we've got a chance. And we're not far away. In. A little bit up. Can we do it? No. Oh, damn it. Ah, come on. Lost it all in that last wee bit. Oh, I think we've got dirty tyres. keep going though. Gonna keep going. On in. Oh, God, if I don't miss an apex, I clip a cone. Ah, we're trying to do it. I just want to try and get in those 54s. Still in the 55s, come on. It's a bit better. This bit I can do. This bit seems to go quite well. Can we get... It's the second and third sectors that we need to try and... Oh, that was a much better exit. Can we do something here? And it's still legal. No brakes. Oh, goodness me, man. I did brake even earlier and it still didn't stop. Well, we are trying. I'm able to watch again. Madness Motors. By the way, try turning in a little bit later on the sharper corners. It'll get you better speed on the exit, like the last and first corners. Okay, a little bit later. Right, okay, so I'm turning in too sharp. And Ariana says, yes, welcome back, bro. So what's happened in the time? Well, I got near to it, but not quite. Is that true? I would always wait till I get onto the apex to slow down. And Mayway says, keep going. 98 likes, that's amazing. Instead of braking very, very early, says Max. And braking point really coming out of the corner much faster. Keep it on the last corner, you get this, bro. Oh, that's... no, it always is that last blooming bust-up chicane. 118 to 35 people watching. Well, I suppose it comes up and it goes down. It just one of these things. Bro, got that? I just passed Lewis Hamilton vibes. And great laps. Can you grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? Yes, sure, I'm sure. There you are. Look. There you go. There you go, Jackie or Jakey. That 100 likes there. Welcome along to the Hugh Hat-Trick channel. But there you go. You can see that I've got my that is my wheel. That is my Thrustmaster wheel, and my television is set far too low. And if you look at some of the people above my head there. That is who we're looking at. We're looking at. No, I'll try and get it round for you. We've got David Perel down there, founder of SimGrid and Coach Delta. I've got some of the famous old racing drivers there, and of course, right up there, a few of Senna and Jim Clark as well. But there you go. There's some of the pictures there. And there's you, Max, in your car, in your F1 car. I think that was from Abu Dhabi a while ago. But there you have it. Ah, Josh. Josh has just come in. Ah, good to see you, Josh. We're 2 hours into the stream, 2.5 hours into the stream. It's been a record stream. We've got over 8,000 subscribers now, which is amazing. We've got nearly 100, if not more 100 today, which is fantastic. But it's good to see you. Everybody, we have Josh Martin from the Sim staff, a fantastic company that does amazing sim events. Now, you have to cover the camera with your hand. Ah, it's the... And Max Verstappen has got... We've got everybody in here. We've got Max Verstappen. We had Kimi Räikkönen as well in there too. And the Rip Darkcrow says hello. So it's it's great to see you. And it's been a phenomenal 2.5 hours. And I've been showing them. So you want me to put my hand up there? Or I said hi. Ah, of course. You see, I just don't know the slang, I'm afraid. Hello there, Jicky. It's good to see you. How's the thing? Right, we're almost there. We're almost on it. We did a 54.7, but my mate Kiwi has done a 54.3, and I'm determined to try and beat him. But we did get into the 54s, but we can't quite get a legal lap. I hope your day is going well, Josh. I'm sure you have big plans, plenty of new events coming up. Wasn't a great first corner. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button or the like button, it would be fantastic if you can. This is a record stream, so let's see what we can achieve. We've had 100 likes. I've never had that before on any stream, so it's been incredible. Thank you very much indeed. I think we're a little bit quicker this time. Can we get it for the bus stop chicane? Oh, by a fraction. Just a fraction away. We need half a second to get Kiwi. a little bit. We're still 3/10 up. .390, 390, 4.3, a 54.4, a 54.4. That's a bit better. That's a lot better. We took 3/10 off our time, just over 3/10. That's much better. There we go. Now I'll catch up with everyone. Just my name's Dante. Now Jay Steen has joined us. I know my EV will be a Ballard magnet when I start this TT. And you dropped a like. Oh, thanks very much, Jay Steen. And Jason Waghorn. Hey, from Australia. Well, it must be very late over in Australia. And Umar said, what track is that? It is Spa. Ariane says, bro, try to late brake, because if you don't know how to, I will teach you how. Well, I would very much appreciate the lessons, certainly. Coming from a proper racing driver, that would be amazing. And Millie said, let's go. And Michael Davis says, go on, lovely job. Is that Spa? Says Uri. It certainly is. Yes, we have done. What game is it? It's Gran Turismo 7. And the man is on point. Thank you, Michael, very much. Or is that Mikhail? I see there's a little dot there above your A on your name there. And good job, bro. And VGH Racing says, we're back. We're back indeed. In fact, if anyone could tell me, I know that we are over the 8,000 mark. It's 9:26 in Australia. That's not too bad, actually. That's not too late. But yeah, because I know we were over 8,000 subs. If anyone could do a quick check on that, just to see where we are, that would be amazing. But there you go. I have another suggestion. Turn off the ghost and the split time in the bottom if you can. Trust me, it will do wonders. Because that's to kind of, so you just concentrate on the actual sectors yourself, isn't it? Yeah, I'll have to do that. I'm going to have to call it a day. It's been a phenomenal stream. I've done 2.5 hours, but I'm going to have to go and get lunch and then very quickly get ready, because I've got a few things on this afternoon. It's my son's last day at school, and he's got a big service coming up, so I need to go and prepare for that. But thank you everyone who has been watching and supporting us here today, and new subscribers and existing subscribers. You've been fantastic. 801. Oh, so we're maybe just at 8,010. That is fantastic. Thank you very much, everyone. It has been awesome, absolutely awesome, doing the stream this morning, and it's just amazing. Thank you so much for your support and for all the comments. It's been incredible. Please come again. We'll be back hopefully on Monday morning for the new races as well. But we'll do a lot more. Leclerc has joined us too. Leclerc, when you missed us, we had Max Verstappen, we had Kimi Raikkonen, and now you have joined us as well. So it is going to be a big hello from me. Welcome along. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. And our famous quote that we have here, our motto for the channel is, drive fast, don't crash. See you very soon. Bye just now, everyone.